And we're going to go ahead and move on and listen. Having Bill Belichick in college, back in college football, he has a connection. His dad used to coach college football. If I'm not mistaken, he coached at Navy, ladies and gentlemen, and yet they had their annual Army versus Navy game, and not Amory. Let me get that. Their little Army versus Navy game, and it was, I mean, the pageantry, the allure being in Annapolis, the fact that it was nice and cold outside. You see the cadets on both sides, and I don't know if you noticed, Army, once they kind of, once they figured out, who they were kicking and everything, and they came to the side, you saw they had that AAC champs on the back of their their uniform. So shout out to them in that shot. Unfortunately, Army was not able to get the win, and actually Navy put on a pretty good show. And listen, I mean, this game was a solid game, and went back and forth. But we all gotta look. We all have heard about the quarterback from Army, and he even, if I'm not mistaken, he even got a little bit of attention in the Heisman conversation, which I thought was absolutely amazing. I mean, the fact, I'm trying to think the last time an Army or Navy player really got that much attention. I know Staubach got it in the '60s, but to have that kind of attention for you guys, I mean, that's I love that. I love that we're bringing that back to college football. Let me look this up real quick. Um, let's see what the there we go. Yeah, so definitely 31-13. And listen, we all, what to my point, what I was saying before, we all heard Bryson Daly of Army. Army had only lost one game, obviously to Notre Dame, which wasn't that pretty. And we all came into this game, Daly with so much love, so much attention, but he really kind of had an underwhelming performance. 7 of 16 for 65 yards in the air with the touchdown, which, Army's never really known for their passing, but we've seen recently, at least this year, they have started to show up and start to pass a lot more. But where Army has been known for is rushing, and out of almost 40 carries, they only had just over 100 yards, 114 to be exact, with Daly having 52. What stole the show was the quarterback on the other side, Blake Horvath, 4 of 9 for 107 yards. And again, I know these aren't world beater numbers, but if you know Army and Navy football, they are not known for their passing. So the fact that both of them have over 100 yards is crazy. But we know what Navy and Army are known for, and that's that run game. And Blake Horvath, I mean, had a day, 25 carries, 204 yards, two TDs, almost just over 8 yards a carry. And as a team, over 40 carries, just about 25 yards under 300 yards at 277, 6 yards a carry. I mean, listen, Navy, they had an agenda. They came here ready to go, timely passing, good defense. And shout out to Navy. They've won this year's Army Navy game. I know a bunch of Navy guys are really excited. I got a buddy that was in the Navy, so I know he was thrilled about that. So shout out to Navy getting the win. Obviously, and they also get bragging rights for the next year. So we will definitely see how that plays out there down the line.